Hello everyone, this is Ashraf from EduPlanet Academy. Today we are going to discuss about linear equations in two variables. This is the fourth chapter of 10th class math. So startingly we will see the meaning of linear equations. Yes, what are the linear equations? If we think about algebra, algebraic equations can be segregated based on two factors. First one is based on the power. Second one, number of terms. The highest power we have to call as degree. Highest power is nothing but degree. If any algebraic equation has the degree 1, that algebraic equation we have to call as linear equation. And if any algebraic equation has the degree as 2, what is the degree? Degree means highest power. If any algebraic equation has the highest power as 2, that equation would be quadratic equation. If the degree value is 3, we can say that it is cubic equation. And in other hand, based on the number of terms also, we can separate the algebraic equations. Like if the number of terms are 1, that equation would be monomial. If the number of terms are 2, then that equation would be binomial. Now, if number of terms are 3, it would be trinomial. If 4 or more terms, we have to call it as multinomial. Yes, in the present chapter, we are going to learn about linear equation. I would like to clear your confusion. What are variables? What are constants? These two things will be there in the algebraic equation. Variables, constants. What are variables? Variables are nothing but changeable values. Constants, unchangeable values. In other words, the trick to remind what are variables, what are constants in simple method, variables are nothing but alphabetical values. Alphabetical values. Next, constants are nothing but numerals. See, every algebraic equation will consist two kind of components, variables and constants. And one more point is here, an algebraic equation can have both variable and constant, and an algebraic equation will have only variable. Without constant also it can be algebraic. The basic structure of linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c equals 0. Here a, b, c, a, b, c, these three are nothing but real numbers. Next, what about x and y? X and y, these two are variables. In other words, we can say that a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y. The basic structure of linear equation in two variables will be ax plus by plus c equals 0. How can we write pair of linear equations in two variables? Let us see the structure of it. ax plus by plus c equals 0. Another linear equation in two variables also, ax plus by plus c equals 0. But here we are talking about pair of equations, right? It means about two equations we are discussing. To make the deviation in between this pair of equations, see, I am allotting the number to the coefficients. What are coefficients? A, B, C are coefficients. So the number A1, B1, C1. For the second equation, a2, b2, c2. That's all. So, what are the pair of linear equations structure? a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0. The second one, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0. These are our pair of linear equations. Now we are going to write the ratios of A, B, C. Once again I am saying to you, A, B, C are coefficients. By writing the ratios of coefficients, we can make the relationship in between pair of linear equations in two variables. The ratios of A, B, C are ratio of A1 upon A2, ratio of B, B1 upon B2, ratio of C1 upon C2. See, ratio of A1 by A2, ratio of B, B1 by B2, ratio of C1 by C2. In between these ratios, by writing equality or inequality. Yes, by writing equality or inequality between these ratios, we can make the relationship in between pair of linear equations in two variables, like whether they are consistent or inconsistent, or whether they are dependent or independent. Such kind of interesting topics we'll discuss in the next class.